Jamaica. Jamaica. Jamaica, man. When you hear Jamaica, you probably think about the music, the Rastas, the beaches, and of course, the marijuana. What most people don't realize is that Jamaica is actually one of the most unique places on our planet. The tropical climate of the Caribbean supports diverse ecosystems with a gigantic variety of animals. Some species found nowhere else in the world. And one species considered to be the rarest reptile on Earth. Welcome to Jamaica. Jamaica is a place of unsurpassed beauty. A place of mystery and surprise that fuels the imagination. A place of flowers, many of them filled with nectar, making this environment the perfect one for Jamaica's national bird, the red-billed streamtail. Also known as the doctor bird or scissortail, this hummingbird is endemic to the island. Not counting insects, hummingbirds have the highest metabolism in the animal kingdom, their heart rate reaching over 1,000 beats per minute. Their oversized tongues have tubes running down their lengths, which help them pump up the sweet nectar straight from deep within the flowers. They also have very good depth perception, which keeps them from crashing into each other. Male streamtails have two long tails that can grow up to 7 inches and trail behind them like streamers while the bird is in flight. This is the most widespread hummingbird in Jamaica and can be found pretty much anywhere it can get its fix of nectar and small insects. The native Arawaks called it the God Bird and believed it was the reincarnation of dead souls. Easily one of the most outstanding hummingbirds in the world. The Jamaican Woodpecker, another endemic species. This bird can grow up to 11 inches. Like all woodpeckers, it has a long sticky tongue that it uses to wrap around insects before it extracts them from big holes in trees or poles. Many columbiforms can be found here, like this Zenaida dove, or this white-crowned pigeon, or this common ground dove, or maybe you'll find a mountain witch dove. Some birds are small and hard to see, like this yellow-faced grassquit. Some are obvious and bright, like this Jamaican oriole. Some are reserved and quiet, like this white-chinned thrush, and others are loud, like this Greater Antillean grackle. Jamaica is home to a variety of parrots, with a strikingly green appearance and very distinctive calls. Two species of parrot are endemic to this island, the yellow-billed parrot, or Jamaican Amazon, and the black-billed parrot, or the black-billed Amazon. Egrets are no stranger to Jamaica and can be found in big groups throughout the island. Most of these birds we've seen so far were filmed in Hope Garden in Kingston. If you drive about an hour and a half east of Kingston, you can take a safari tour of the Black River, and here you are assured to see some familiar faces, only in way bigger groups and with a different variety of species, like this cattle egret, which is grooming itself, I think. Is that what it's doing? Or the snowy egret. That yellow area on its upper beak is gonna turn red during mating season. This one decided to hitch a ride with us on our boat. Many other species like this great egret. They all gather here for one reason and one reason only. The fish market is absolutely booming here. plenty of food for everyone. But it's a double-edged sword, because if one of these hungry customers falls in, they're not getting back out, because fish aren't the only things that live in this brackish water. This is also home of one of the most notorious killers of all time, the American crocodile. These reptiles are apex predators, but that doesn't scare some people.
Come. What the hell? Oh my God. Come. Oh my God. That's crazy. Come. Oh my God. That is crazy. That is crazy stuff.
Whatever you guys see right here, please go and try it at home.
This is a 2-year-old. Females will lay 30 to 70 eggs depending on their size. And when they hatch, the 10-inch hatchlings will start preying on insects and small animals within a few days. Most of them will not make it to adulthood, as they will also fall prey to practically anything that has a large enough mouth, including its own kind, and our friends, the egrets. But if they do make it to adulthood, these giants can grow up to 20 feet and weigh a ton. And they can slam their jaws shut with about 2,000 pounds of pressure per square inch. Luckily, humans don't seem to be on the menu. For now. These are Jamaican sliders. These turtles are only found in Jamaica and the Bahamas. They're omnivores, and their diet mostly consists of algae, but they will also eat fruit and other freshwater vegetation, as well as insects, small fish, small amphibians, and practically anything that they can fit in their mouth. They're dark brown to olive colored and have very faint markings. Anoles are a very common sight in Jamaica. They inhabit a wide range of habitats and can be found throughout the island. This is a male Jamaican gray anole. This is a female, and when she's around, the males will try to impress her by showing off a colorful flap of skin under their neck, like this beautiful Jamaican turquoise anole. These species are endemic, but at least 5 other species can be found here. Anoles are mostly active during the daytime, and most species will frequently bask in the sun. They have excellent eyesight and have directional hearing that can detect high-frequency sounds made by tiny little insects. A mongoose sneaks by. The anoles are on the alert, and for a good reason. Small lizards are a mongoose's favorite meal. This is an Indian mongoose. It was brought here by sugarcane farmers to combat the cane rat, which was a complete failure, as the mongoose preferred easier prey, such as small reptiles. Mongooses are well-known cobra killers. They have lightning-fast reflexes and have special receptors that make them immune to most snake venom. They have a huge appetite and have already hunted many species to extinction, and have pushed others to critical endangerment. Such as the Jamaican Boa, yet another endemic species, and the island's largest terrestrial native predator. And more famously, the Jamaican Iguana. It was believed to be extinct since 1948 until it was rediscovered in 1990 by Edwin Duffa's dog while they were hunting for hogs in Hellshire Hills, about 30 minutes west of Kingston. The Jamaican iguana is the largest native land animal in Jamaica. It's greenish-gray in color, with blotches of olive and brown, and with blue on its face and dorsal spines. The female skin is often stained reddish-brown by the iron-rich soil they dig their nest in. This is the most endangered reptile on Earth, and it can only be seen in places like Hope Zoo in Kingston. Today, zoos throughout Jamaica, as well as the US, help fund the Head Start program, where they take care of hatchlings until they are big enough to be released back into the wild. Maybe someday this unique lizard will make a full comeback, but for now, its fate is literally sealed. If you look a little closer, you'll see the world from a smaller perspective, like the one of these black garden ants, crawling all over these banana flowers. Is that a Magnolia green jumper? What's that doing in Jamaica? Ah, now I see what it's doing. It wants to eat this flesh fly. Better wash it off first. I'm pretty sure it's eating a turd. These are cotton stainers. They derive their name from their nasty habit of, well, staining cotton. They're common in Florida and Cuba, but have also been reported to be in other parts of the Caribbean. Some, like these insects, are very easy to see. Others might be hiding right in front of you, and you would never know, like this owl moth. Jamaica is surrounded by coast, and here you can find a different variety of creatures. Like this laughing gull, a medium-sized gull of North and South America who breeds in the Caribbean. Or this willet, a large shorebird. It would look a lot plainer, but this one has its breeding plumage going on. Over here, panning to the right, we have some ruddy turnstones. Hey, I already filmed you. Get out of the shot. Least terns are also found here, where they dive beak first into shallow waters and grab little fish. Whoa, let's watch that again. What a good couple. This noisy bird is called a black-necked stilt. It's sounding the alarm because apparently it doesn't trust humans. That's a smart bird. Ground lizards, like this Jamaican amoeba, are quite common here on Lime Key Island. They have a brownish-green base and beautiful neon blue, green, and yellow spots with a fluorescent blue tail. They crawl around the beach in search of small insects like ants, which are plentiful here. Go underwater, and it will seem like a completely different world, full of color and alien-looking fish like this rainbow flounder, or this bizarre-looking trumpet fish. Beautiful fish with colored stripes like this French angelfish. Fish with bright colors all over their bodies, like these yellow French grunts or that red reef squirrelfish. Truly, never a dull moment in Jamaica. Till next time, lickle more.